Okay, if you remember correctly, I have students I have to log in with my code. So I'm going to go ahead and log in my student here, and I've logged in a couple of other students as well on some other devices. So let's go ahead and put this one in. And he's feeling really happy today. Maybe he wants to put that in join session. All right, now, so my students are logging in, and if I hide my Screencastify tools, you can see here that I have 3 students logged in, and they're all active right now. This is green. You can see that I have a student on my phone here, and I have another student logged in on an iPad, and there they all are. It's super obvious that I have some students absent. We'll go ahead and close that. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do our thing. We're going to teach our Nearpod lesson. So African forest elephants. So we know we're going to use the scrubber bar down here. So I'm not going to give them this about this series because they don't need to see that. In fact, if I want to, I could have copied this lesson and gone in and edited it and ripped that screen out. And we'll talk about how to do that later. So I don't want to give them that one. So I maybe want to move on, and maybe I want to start with, okay, what's really bothering me is that this isn't big enough. Maybe I want to start with my essential question to kind of set the stage for learning. So you can see that as the teacher, I shared that on this teacher screen. You could see that my student screen changed, and so did the devices, the other 2 devices. They changed as well. So I can ask my essential question. Maybe I can also share the learning objective with them, which would be the same thing as having your learning target posted on the board, but you didn't write it on the board. It's on their Nearpod. So that should count. But a good way to start the lesson. So then you can actually formally get this lesson started. Not all Nearpods look like this, okay? This is one that was created by Nearpod and the BBC, and it's very, very formal. And, of course, the ones that I create, I think are more fun and more colorful, and I can show you how to do all that. But all Nearpods don't look alike, believe me. This one just has a nice blue feel to it because it's more of a formal Nearpod by a more formal publisher. But believe me, Nearpods look totally different. Okay, so this one happens to start off with kind of a little make a prediction, which is a great way to engage learners and make a prediction about something about elephants. I've not even read that. But you can see I'm using my scrubber bar. Okay, so now I'm going to use my collaborate board. So this is our first interactive feature. And we're going to, in future lessons, I'm going to go through all of the Nearpod interactive features so that you know what they all are. But this is a collaborate board, and it's where all the students are going to be able to throw sticky notes up on a board, and you can gather all their ideas. Now, as a teacher, you can see I have a really quick decision that I need to make. Do you want to approve the student comments before they post? So if you think that your students are going to be little turds and say something inappropriate and, oh my gosh, it's going to end up on the collaborate board and everybody's going to see it, you can moderate the comments. I typically don't do that. So I'm going to say, no, I don't want to moderate the comments. I'm finding that my computer has been freezing up on me. So I'm just going to reload that little window. But there we go. All right, so my other devices are all ready to make predictions and comments. So what does the teacher want me to respond to here? So the teacher wants me to share my thoughts or images. Why do you think the forest elephants traveled to the open clearing? Post your guess below. So they could visit with each other. I don't know. So that's my answer, and I'm gonna post it. And then it pops up on the screen as a sticky note, and then maybe this student that's on my iPad says, I don't know, and the student does not know how to use doesn't know contractions because they didn't put, it corrected it. Awesome. And then this student over here says, this kid here doesn't want to type something. They're going to go for an image. And so I'm doing using the image search, and there it is. It saves that image, and I'm going to post it, and you'll see that pop up as well. So you can see that the students' answers are going to start all popping up, and kids can interact with these answers by favoriting them by clicking on the hearts. And as a teacher, you can organize them by the time that they came in or how many likes that they're getting or A to Z. Notice though that only the teacher is seeing, like, that Alex Van Halen put this picture up of this elephant, but the students can't see who those answers came from. So that's an example of a collaborate board, and we're getting more into the lesson. I'm gonna stop this video because I'm not gonna go through all of these awesome features that you can do with Nearpod. Like, there's a fill in the blanks lesson, and students are going to have to fill in the blanks by dragging these words and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go through that yet because I'm going to save all those. Oh, I got to show you this one though. Look at this. There's a video in this one. And we set the stage for that video, African forest elephants. On the next slide, you're going to watch a video. And so students are going to be able to pop in their earbuds and go curl up in the corner and watch this video. If it's a short one, of course, they're probably not going to leave their seats. But there's something about watching a video with your device instead of everybody watching the same video up in class. But this is a really awesome BBC video that's in this one. As a teacher, I get a choice here. This slide contains a video. Do you want it to just play on your device, teacher, so that you can broadcast this video up on your whiteboard? Or do you want them all to be able to watch it? And if everybody's got earbuds, and they should, play it on all devices. So you can see that, like, the kids are going to be able to control when they start and stop the video. And if they want to rewatch something, like, wait, what did the person say? So they would just click on the video and...
This is the Congo.
The Congo.
Africa. It's a vast wilderness and the least explored of all jungle.
Yeah, so it's a really good video. So I'm going to stop this here because I'm thinking that you get the idea. Oh, here's a quiz too. We're going to talk about all these features in depth in another lesson. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video.